Hello, we are currently freshmen at Arizona State University attending a class called FSE 100, which is also Introduction to Engineering. It is 2018 and our professor is Nuke Gruel. I'm Kobe Blazin.
I'm Sean Janisek.
I'm Carlos Rivas.
I'm Chris Picard.
And this is our presentation. So basically, we wanted to create a device that should be able to move around, especially a cluttered area at home, and be able to cool a customer. Devices should be able to stop and make the fan turn and follow the customer or the end user, and it should be more efficient than current cooling systems because air conditioning is expensive. So the customer end user still lives in a really hot climate. Like as you can tell, in Arizona over the summer it can get up to 120 degrees, and air conditioning is not cheap. So this is our ideal alternative for that. And this is also going to be could be used for people with large desk spaces. That way, if they're moving around, it will be able to track them.
So for our design requirements, we wanted the project to be powered by batteries so it wouldn't have to be plugged into an outside source. We also wanted to keep it to a maximum of 15 inches, that way it doesn't take up a lot of desk space and you can still have lots of objects laid out. And then we also wanted to be track people and stop within 12 inches so the fan is constantly on them and it's at a range where it can keep them cool. And then for the criteria, we wanted the fan to be strong and powerful, that way it could work efficiently and get what it needs to do. And then we wanted to have a modern design so it doesn't look ugly on a desk. And then also we want it to be cheap and easy to produce so it's more affordable than air conditioning.
So why you should buy this product is it's very portable, it's also cheap, it's a good alternative to air conditioning, it cools you off better than air conditioning, and all the air is directed to you instead of wasting air on other places in your house. So in summary, we wanted a fan that could cool only you off, and it would be cheaper than air conditioning. It was for people in hot places. The design requirements are we wanted it to be able to search for the person, and we wanted it to be able to cool them off. It's cheaper than air conditioning or a normal fan, and the improvements that we made are we made it more powerful and we made it more mobile.
Now, you might be thinking, why should you invest in our project? Well, as we stated, it's a very cheap and easy way to cool yourself, and it's more efficient. Also, it's battery powered, so you can recharge the batteries and you can plug it back into the object. And it's very cheap to produce, so that's why you should invest in our project. Alright guys, so I'll be explaining our project. So here's our basic design. As you can see, it's a car, and we have our fan, our distance sensor, Arduino, the L298 motor, our batteries, and our gearbox right here. Okay, so start things off. I have our distance sensor and the fan together, so they can be pointing wherever they are together. And we elevated the fan so we can have more range for the distance sensor to pick up the object. So that's why we had a little bit more elevating. And there's a servo motor right here. It's going to be turning from 0 degrees to 180 degrees. Okay, so we have a metal aluminum rod, and it's connected to clamps right here, and we hot glue them. The reason for this design is so we can have a wooden rod through the metal rod, so it has less friction. So this will require less power from our battery source to move the vehicle, and we have the gear ratio right here. Okay, so this is the servo motor I mentioned right now. So you can see there's a platform where our fan is. Our fan's right here, and the sensor's right here. We have our servo motor. So this motor is going to be moving constantly, sweeping. We have a code for it to sweep. So that's the purpose of this. Have it more elevated, so have more range to find its objects. Okay, last but not least, we have our power source. So we had a problem. The car wasn't moving because it was really heavy. So what we did is combine 3 batteries in series and then connect it to our L298 motor so it can output more power. And this made the car move more efficiently. And that's about it. All right, this is one of the people we interviewed prior to making our project. You may introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Marco. I'm an electrical engineer and I live in Tucker House.
What did you like about our project?
What I liked about the project is the idea that it's something different from other stuff I haven't seen. Like it's a good concept to know about, like having that feeling of having an air conditioner close to you.
What did you not like about our project?
What I don't like about it is that it would be kind of weird, like something always following you, like a little robot just following you all the time. So that's what I believe.
If you were one of the engineers, what would you change?
If I were one of the engineers, well, what I would do is instead of it being a car, I would have actually inputted the AC in a sweater, a type of sweater. Yeah, so make it cool.
All right, thank you.